Welcome all to Off the Cuff with Namrita on Bolly 92.3 FM. I am so glad that you're joining me this Sunday morning because, you know, today I'm a little emotional, extremely nostalgic, and deeply humble because, I grew up listening to this pure, magical, and angelic voice. And जिस आवाज को हमने जिया हो और हजारों सपने उस आवाज के अराउंड हमने इर्द गिर्द बुने हो, उस शख्स को हम कैसे भुला सकते हैं. We I'm talking about Mohammed Rafi ji's songs. Who can forget Abhi Na Jao, Suhani Raat Dhal Chuki, Chaudvi Ka Chand, Madhuban Mein Radhika, and like the list goes on. And we will be learning about the Tansen of Bollywood music industry, the ultimate playback singer, the man with a golden voice, और एक नेक और खालिस आवाज के मालिक हैं वो, the legend of Hindi film industry, late Mohamad Rafi Sahab. And I do have so humbled and grateful to have these two members of his family with me today, who are trying to keep his legacy alive, and they are taking it forward so beautifully. So I'd love to welcome Firdaus Rafi ji and Fuzail Rafi. Welcome to Off the Cuff.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Adab.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you, Namrita ji, for having us here. Really.
My pleasure completely. And a little bit about Firdaus ji. Firdaus Rafi सबसे छोटी बहू हैं मोहम्मद रफ़ी जी के साहब की, and wife of the talented Shahid Rafi ji, mother of Fuzail जो यहाँ पर बैठे हैं. She embodies the elegance and grace that comes from her rich Bollywood and musical lineage, a woman of multiple talents. And Firdaus Rafi ji is not only a skilled jewelry designer but also a gifted dress designer. वो दिख रहा है जैसे उन्होंने इतनी सुंदर लिबास पहना हुआ है, and she bringing her creative touch to the world of fashion. So wonderful to know. And Fuzail Rafi, the handsome and talented grandson of Mohammed Rafi ji, has played an instrumental role in the establishment of the Mohammed Rafi Musical Institute, an institution dedicated to preserving and promoting the rich musical legacy of his grandfather. This institute serves as a testament to Fuzail's commitment to preserving the invaluable contributions of Mohammed Rafi to the world of music. So, wonderful work, both of you. And, my first question as a fan of Rafi Sahab, because he's so close to, I'm sure you to him. आप बताइए कुछ any anecdote that you would like to share about Rafi Saab, because we have only listened to his songs and just been mesmerized. So any anecdote that you remember?
Do you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Actually, thank you so much, first and foremost, for such a beautiful welcome and introduction, Namrita ji. Yes, thank you so much. It's been 43 years now. And I think each and everything is out. Everybody knows each and everything about Rafi Sahab. It was unfortunate I couldn't meet him. I got married after he passed away. I got married in 1989 and he passed away in 1980. Yeah, I was young. Yeah. But yeah, I'm so lucky that I am his daughter-in-law. There are so many things about him people know about him. My husband has been talking about him, and his sisters and the whole family has already spoken so much about him. And people whom he's worked with, his colleagues, they all have spoken so much about him. So I can't just pick up one incident, but since you've asked for it, I remember my husband saying always whenever he performs on the stage, my father-in-law had a very beautiful way of addressing his musicians, and he did it so beautifully that it's just always there, and the musicians, they remember this. He always used to give one example, and that how a person without a spine, एक इंसान
हाँ,
spine God के बगैर जैसे जी नहीं सकता, you're a vegetable.
okay.
उसी तरह आप चल फिर नहीं सकते, उठ बैठ नहीं सकते. If your spine is not there, you are spineless.
Hmm.
So the same way, a singer is nothing without their musicians.
Oh,
He always used to say that, and उसी तरह he always used to say कि ये हमारे musicians हैं जो हमारे, हम इनके बगैर कुछ भी नहीं. तो इतनी beautifully acknowledge करते थे अपने musicians को. So that was Rafi Sahab. ये भी मैं अपने musicians के बगैर कुछ नहीं. Although जैसे भी आपने कहा कि वो तानसेन थे, it is definitely, I'm also his fan. The whole world is his fan, to be very honest. And my father and my family, well, they were fortunate to meet him because my daddy also belonged to he belonged to the Bollywood industry. He was a child star, Master Romi.
oh,
And there was a song in Munna, Ab Dilli Nahi, sorry, Chun Chun Karti Aayi Chiriya Dal Ka Dana
yes,
Like.
yes.
It was picturized on my dad, Master Romi, and sung by Rafi Sahab.
Oh,
So they were so fortunate that they could really interact and meet him. I believe I've heard so much about him. I feel, yes, I really know him so well.
so wonderful, yeah, because that, the stories go on and you can tell your son about him, through your experiences. And what I heard also, you did have his Mohammed Rafi ji के गानों की किताब थी एक आपके अलमीरा में, मैंने कहीं सुना था, जो
Yes.
मिली थी, तो वो
जी,
तो मैं
वो हमारी
सब
शादी से पहले की बात थी. हमारी मेड थी और उन्हें
हाँ,
पता था कि हमें रफी साहब के गाने पसंद है. मम डैड बड़े स्ट्रिक्ट थे.
ओके,
एंड फिल्म देखना, गाने सुनना, बस वो रात को जो विविध भारती आता था,
हाँ
बस
जी,
अलाउड था सुनना. वो भी छुट्टियों में. स्कूल की डेज में तो 8 बजे सो जाते.
अच्छा,
वो हमारी मेड ने लाके हमें छुपा के दे दिया और कहा कि बीबी जी, ये आप गाने पसंद हैं इनके, तो रखिए आप. तो बाद ही मैंने अपनी वार्डरोब में
वाह,
मम्मी ने शादी के बाद कॉल किया, पता है फिरदौस तुम्हारी वार्डरोब से मुझे क्या मिला. मैंने कहा, क्या मिला? ऐसा पता नहीं क्या मिला. आई डिडंट नो, आई एम भूल गए. तो मम्मी ने कहा रफी साहब की किताब, गानों की किताब, आपके आपके फादर इन लॉ की गानों की किताब आपके.
wow.
So that was an
So,
incident, yeah.
and how was he as a father-in-law?
Well, as I said, I didn't meet him,
Oh, yeah, you were later on,
but
but
I
yes,
heard
yes,
it from my sister-in-laws and my bhabiyan batlaati
yes,
hain.
हाँ जी,
He
हाँ,
was obviously, he was such a family person, and he was so humble and kind and loving and caring.
yeah,
बहुत, definitely. He considered his daughter-in-laws like his own daughters.
yeah.
ऐसा.
बहुत ही नेक इंसान जो हमको पढ़ने को मिलता है, और जैसे आपके जो बहुत ग्रेट कलाकार होते हैं, वो ही बोल सकते हैं कि जो उन्होंने बोला म्यूजिशियंस के बारे में. तो फजल, कमिंग टू यू नाउ, यू आर फ्रॉम द यंगर जनरेशन, सो हाउ, what did you like about Rafi Saab's music, and what inspired you the most about him?
So I'll be honest. What inspired me, what I loved about his music is कि जो mood होता है गाने का. I mean, every song has a different mood. Every song has a different feel. So whenever I've heard the other bus sing that song, वो picture, आप picture, if you don't watch the picture,
Yeah.
आप picture नहीं देखे, आप music video नहीं देखे, और वो गाना एक बार अगर आप सुन ले, तो जैसे the way he sings it, the way he starts the song also, वो होता है ना कि आपको तो समझ में आएगा लिरिक्स से कि अगर सैड है या कुछ भी, मगर जैसे दादा बा शुरू करते हैं गाना वो कोई भी म्यूजिक हो, you can really just make out instantly that oh my god, ये मूड वाला गाना है, फिर ये मस्ती वाला गाना है, ये थोड़ा रोमांटिक गाना है, ये हैप्पी सॉन्ग है, कोई कुछ सैड सॉन्ग है. So I actually love that about him, and also by just by his voice we could make out and we could imagine who the hero of the movie is.
Yes.
It was always, I mean, obviously all the actors have also said the same thing, but also when you, like I said, if you don't watch any music video, or you don't watch a video of the song, but you can imagine कि जैसे आवाज जैसी न्यूज है, जैसे उन्होंने दादाबा ने गाया है, वो उससे you can already imagine who is the actor gonna be, या जो actor है उसमें.
Yeah.
So that's what I really love that about his songs all the time. Like without watching the video, you could easily set the mood. You could imagine the actor or the name of the actor who is really in that movie or in that song. So that really got me intrigued a lot through his music.
Yeah, that's what we enjoyed about Rafi Saab's music, because I think he surrendered completely to his music directors and the musicians around. और उस वक्त में जैसे म्यूजिक बनता था, सब लाइव होता था, so
Yeah,
that's
yes.
yeah.
Live band used to go around with the वही सब सुनते जब बताते तो कि पहले के टाइम पे तो वो लाइव बैंड एक गाड़ी में और दूसरी गाड़ी में अगर एक्टर बैठे और वो कैमरे के साथ और सब कुछ साथ साथ चले जा रहा है.
अच्छा.
That's really intriguing. I mean, it's really amazing. It's really, yeah.
Absolutely. And now you're, obviously you're from this generation and you've seen how music industry has changed. So now through this, Mohammed Rafi Musical Institute, how are you trying to carry his legacy forward?
So, like how you just said, like how I'm from this generation and how we know it.
Yes.
So, Alhamdulillah, say what we have done is we have opened an online institute,
Okay.
Mohammed Rafi Musical Institute.
Yes.
So through this, anywhere you are in this entire world, आप कहीं पे भी बैठे हैं, अगर आपके पास इंटरनेट कनेक्शन है, एक मोबाइल फोन का भी कैमरा चल जाएगा, एक कंप्यूटर या लैपटॉप कुछ भी हो, so you can learn music through through internet, through Zoom, sitting anywhere in the world. And हमारे जो उस्ताद है, हमारे all the gurus, all the teachers, they teach through Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, anywhere you're sitting in the world, you can just open up your laptop and you can start learning music along with our gurus, our teachers. Okay. And it is vocals hai hamare paas. Okay. Then we have a lot of instruments. And we have pronunciations ke liye bhi classes hai. Then we have music engineering as well.
Okay. Okay.
So,
and when did it start? When did you launch it, and how?
On 31st July now, it'll be, inshallah, I think. No, 27th Feb, yeah. But 31st will be, it'll be 2 years now.
2 years. So around COVID, you must have started around.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Even I missed a year. It was 2020, Mom said we started. Feb 27, 2020.
Yes.
माशाल्लाह से it's been, देखिए पता ही नहीं चलता जब कैसे का इतना टाइम निकल जाता है. I'm telling you, I mean, there are so many activities and so many events that keep on going around. So, but alhamdulillah, it's been 3 years.
We've got lovely response.
Oh yes,
so blessed that we've got lovely response here.
Yes.
It's not only the younger generation. Not only the younger generation, but I feel the older generation, they are enjoying so much. They want to come and learn a particular song of Rafi Sahab. No doubt, दूसरे actors की भी singers की भी गाना चाहते हैं. They want to learn particularly. तो अच्छा लगता है, if somebody is doing a stage show, some stage singer, artists, they want to come up and they will rectify their songs. So we have teachers who teach the technicalities of the songs. So वो भी है, तो वो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. सबका response देखकर बहुत खुशी होती है. People are liking it so much.
Absolutely. और मैं अभी पता, because I was researching on this interview and I went to an Indian store और वहाँ पर रफी साहब का गाना बज रहा था US में. After so I felt so good. I told the counter, I said, इतने अच्छे गाने लगाए हैं. तो she said, yeah, we enjoy that, because now, because especially in the US, listening to Rafi Saab is just like, far and few songs, and only people who are interested will be listening. जैसे हम तो हमेशा, all the time. So how can, you follow up with the younger generation, and how can we, inculcate that kind of a culture in our homes, about Rafi Saab or Lata or Mukesh, legends like those? कैसे आगे बढ़ावा दे सकते हैं उनको?
देखिए, लोगों को आज की तारीख में
हाँ जी।
गो टू सी,
हम्म।
बहुत जल्दी सब कुछ सीखना है।
ओके।
बच्चे ज्वाइन करते हैं, उससे पहले पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं ये सिंगर बन जाएगी ना, ये बन जाएगा ना, मेरे बच्चे ने गाना नहीं सीखा। तो ऐसा लगता है कि then my team, they connect me to their parents and they say, ma'am, just have a word with them, because they don't want to say anything harsh or anything जिससे पेरेंट्स को बुरा लग जाए। तो they
हाँ।
connect, कुछ ऐसे हैं पेरेंट्स, तो I explain it to them, I ask them, आपको गाना सीखना है, आपको गायकी सीखनी है। गायकी वो है जो हमारे लेजेंड्स गाकर चले गए।
हाँ।
गाना सीखना है तो आप पर्टिकुलर सॉन्ग बता दीजिए, हमारे टीचर सिखा देंगे आपको।
ओ।
तो इट्स अ वेरी फाइन लाइन। आप बच्चों को किस्सा इनकलकेट करें, उनको हमारे टीचर्स राइम्स भी, नर्सरी राइम्स भी सिखाते हैं बच्चों को। वी हैव अ स्टूडेंट, हमारी छोटे बच्चों का जो बैच है 6 years old का है, तो उनको रिदम सिखाना, राइम्स सिखाना, उस तरह उनको म्यूजिक की तालीम देना, मगर उसके लिए वॉइस कल्चर विच इज क्लासिकल। दे फील क्लासिकल नहीं सीखना है हमें, क्लासिकल इज डाइंग।
यस।
वी ट्राई टू मेक इट सो एंटरटेनिंग फॉर देम कि वॉइस कल्चर में आपने गाया, फिर उनको हम प्रमोट करने की कोशिश करते हैं, आप गाइए, हम अपने फेसबुक पे डालेंगे, इवन इफ यू आर सिंगिंग बैड, डजंट मैटर, जस्ट सेंड इट टू अस। तो हम वो क्लास रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, तो कुछ कुछ बच्चों बहुत शाय हैं, तो उनके नहीं करते, जो मना करते हैं, बट कुछ बच्चे हैं जिनका हम अपलोड करते हैं, तो दे फील एनकरेज्ड। Their family and their friends and the school and teachers and everybody is watching, so they like it, they feel encouraged, and they like the Indian music.
Very true, very
It's
true.
not always jazz or hip hop और वो सब जो आजकल के जो जो चल रहे हैं, इन सबको भी, उनको रीमिक्स भी पसंद है बच्चों को। तो हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि we try and get them, the basics सीख लें, बुनियाद म्यूजिक की, which is voice culture, Indian classical, तो फिर आप कुछ भी गा सकते हैं।
बिल्कुल, जैसे
And without auto tune अगर बच्चे गाना सीख जाए तो बहुत ही बेहतर है।
बहुत ही अच्छा वो तो रहेगा, बिकॉज पता ही नहीं चलता अब तो मोस्टली ऑटो ट्यून ही सुनने को, विच इज काइंड ऑफ सैड। नौशाद जी ने कुछ ऐसा कहा था रफी साहब के बारे में कि गायकी में उसकी बेशक एक निराली शान थी, साफ पानी की तरह बहती हुई तान थी, which is so true of Rafi Saab's all his songs. But when I look to the musical journey, we cannot expect music to be like it was in the 50s, in the 60s, because the society has changed, the language has changed, lifestyle has changed, the business of the music industry has changed. So, especially for, Fuzail, now that you're going to carry forward your own, you're starting your own career, आप किस बात का ध्यान रखोगे जब आप आगे बढ़ के ये अपना करियर शुरू करोगे?
सबसे पहले तो I will be careful कि कुछ that whatever I do in my life, whatever step I take, कोई भी कदम ले अपनी जिंदगी में आगे किसी चीज में भी हो, कि दादा का नाम कभी खराब ना हो, कि I mean I'm really careful of whatever I do, whatever I have to do. So that is the first thing I need to look at, कि in whatever I do, be it whatever it is, I should be dedicated towards it. I should be really passionate about it. If I'm not passionate about it, then I will just do it and then I'll leave it. But yeah, so it's better if I'm really passionate about it and I really want to achieve that particular goal that I set for myself, कि अगर हम आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं किसी चीज में, हम एक गोल सेट करें उसमें और हम डेडिकेट करें अपना पूरा टाइम उसमें, and I'm really passionate about it and I enjoy it. मतलब enjoy करके करेंगे तो you can do any work in this world very easily.
वेरी ट्रू, बिल्कुल, वो तो आपने सही कहा है। पर आपको ऐसा, वैसे तो इतने हजारों गाने गाए हुए हैं आपके दादाजी ने, आई थिंक इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग मोर देन 4,000, ऑलमोस्ट 4,000,
More than that, way more than that.
या सो उनमें से
Denise book 25,000 कहती है।
24.
अच्छा, Yeah. But with other, yeah, he's sung in
all the
other
languages,
But
all the
all the
all
languages,
languages.
all
Yeah.
languages.
Right, yeah.
बिल्कुल
जी,
तो there is a huge legacy that you are going to take forward. उसमें से अगर कोई गाना आपको बहुत एक उससे कुछ याद जुड़ी हो या कोई आपने सुना हो कुछ गाना अगर आप गुनगुना दें तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगेगा मुझे भी या कुछ उसके बारे में बताएं तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा।
देखिए when I was very young, when I was in school, जब हम स्कूल में थे,
जी
तभी हम कभी भी वापस आते थे स्कूल से, तो हमारे गाड़ी में दादा बा के गाने काफी ही बजते थे एक्चुअली, दादा बा के ही गाने बजते थे।
हम्म
तो जैसे there were many songs obviously,
हम्म
but जैसे गुलाबी आंखें हो गई।
हाँ
So whenever I used to listen to that song, I used to come back home. Whenever I used to come back home from school, हम मम्मा को खड़ा कर देते थे. I used to stand on the bed and I used to sing it to her. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I cannot pinpoint at one particular song that I like of his. मगर ये सब ये एक ये गाना हो गया जिससे याद जुड़ी हुई है कि जब भी हम स्कूल से सुन के आते थे मम्मा के लिए गाते थे एंड जो भी नया गाना सुनते थे सब मम्मा पे सब मम्मा के गा लेते थे, घर पे आके मम्मा के लिए सब गा लेते थे।
ओके
Yeah.
जैसा मूड होता था वैसे
कुछ
छेड़छाड़
भी मूड
भी
हो, नहीं कुछ भी मूड हो, वो गाना सुन लिया पहली बार तो आके
अच्छा
मम्मा को तो सुनाना ही है कि मम्मा गाना सुना हमने आज दादा पापा का।
एक बार इन्होंने गाना सुना मेरे दुश्मन तू मेरी दोस्ती के तरफ से।
ओहो अच्छा
हमारे ड्राइवर थे तो उन्होंने इनके स्कूल के रास्ते पे एक सम्राट करके एक समोसे की दुकान हुआ करती थी स्टॉल,
ओके हाँ
वहां
हाँ
पर रुकते थे। तो हमने अपने ड्राइवर से कहा था समोसा नहीं खिलाना स्ट्रीट का, घर पे आके खाना खाना है वरना समोसे से पेट भर जाएगा। वो ड्राइवर नहीं रुके, तो ये जब भी उनको देखे तो गाना गाए मेरे दुश्मन तू मेरी दोस्ती को।
अच्छा हाउ स्वीट
जब से मैंने बाबा को समोसा बनकर दिया खिलाना, बाबा यही गाना गाते हैं मेरे दुश्मन तू मेरी दोस्ती को तरसे। तो इनके है कुछ। अब जब हम कभी नहा कर निकले तो हमारे बालों को पकड़ पकड़ के तू मेरे सामने है तेरी जुल्फे कलम ने, आज ये गाना सुन रहे थे गाड़ी में, हम आज हमने ये गाना सुना गाड़ी में। तो नहीं लाइक ऑब्वियसली कुछ ना कुछ जो भी इनके दिमाग में जहन में बैठ जाता था तो गाते थे शौक गाने।
और मैं इनको देख रही हूँ और मैं बार बार देख रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे मोहम्मद रफी साहब की इतनी झलक दिख रही है इनमें और obviously your dad also looks a lot like
Thank
Rafi Sahab.
Shosha is a creative Indian restaurant located in the heart of Silicon Valley. Shosha is a woman-owned business that serves traditional Indian flavors assimilated with molecular gastronomy techniques. The best Indian bar with happy hours in the Bay Area serves handcrafted drinks inspired by flavors from India with modern craft cocktails that are presented in unique ways. Shosha is a modern take on traditional Indian cuisine. We specialize in corporate luncheon, anniversary celebrations, birthday parties, and catering. Do check us out for a memorable modern Indian dining experience. Shosha is located at 141 South Murphy Avenue in Sunnyvale, California.